guys, Scott Butler here from Edge Lending Solutions. I hope you're all well. We're coming to you from Burrard Inlet in Vancouver, Canada. And you can see down here, like up on my left, so we unload a lot of the shipping containers. We've got a cruise ship in the background. I'm seeing some seaplanes come in, which is pretty cool. And even like a bit of an ocean liner over there, like a little bit of a cruise liner. So anyway guys, what I wanted to talk to you today is about, there's so much fear in the market, especially in relation to real estate and investors in investment property. I think that's noise. So for all those investors out there, or people who want to be real estate investors, if you can shut that noise out, you look at some of the fundamentals that are very, very strong in our country in relation to being a property investor. Now the main thing is the vacancy rate. So the vacancy rate, I was going to say on the eastern seaboard, but it's in Perth as well, and pretty much every capital city is. There is not enough houses for the amount of people that exist in the country, and the government has committed to bringing in 400,000 new migrants in every year for 5 years. That's 2 million people. Now where are they all going to live? I don't know. The type of migrants they're bringing in are ones who are going to be mostly government employees or have money. So they're all going to be able to compete for housing, and that pushes out, I guess, the marginal locals. But that's the way it is. What does it mean for us as investors? The vacancy rate being so low that people have to compete for rentals. It is making the rental pricing on houses increase substantially, making the rental yields stay very, very strong. Now, yes, I know the interest rates are quite high historically for anyone who has only been investing for the last 12 years, 13 years. Before that, rates were higher as well. However, you need to think about this. Where am I going to put my money? Am I going to put my money into a deposit to buy a house? And that's where I'm going to hold my wealth, or am I going to hold it in the bank? Now, if you hold it in the bank, you're going to get backwards by about, 9%. The actual inflation numbers that are coming out, the inflation numbers that are doctored and manipulated are coming out. They're saying that they're more like down around 6 and 7%. That's not true when you look at the things that are regular for everyone's lifestyle. So look at your insurance policies, look at your food, look at your energy. These are the things that are probably really 20% increase year on year, and so inflation's probably more about 10%. Now, if inflation's higher than the rate of interest I'm paying on real estate, or the rate of interest rate, but also the growth that I'm going to get every year, well, you're actually staying ahead of inflation. And in times of high inflation, we need to think about holding hard assets. Historically, hard assets are the ones that have protected our wealth, but also increased in value at the same time. Now, hard assets are real estate for all those people who like real estate out there. Gold and silver, commodities, precious metals and commodities and things. But real estate's the big one that most people have the ability to get into by using the bank's money. Now, yes, the banks are tightening up. However, we are still being able to get real estate for property investors. The rate feels a bit higher than a home loan rate sometimes, but that's okay, because what you're doing is you're deploying your capital into a long-term asset that is going to hold up during inflation. So, guys, in this environment, with the world changing so much, this is a scramble for monopoly. It really is. I feel very nervous for people who don't hold any hard assets at the moment. I think there's going to be a big disconnect, and that's the new system coming through. So anyway guys, look, just letting you know, people are telling you that it's too hard to borrow. That is incorrect. We are getting lots of finance for investors. The investors are back again. Rental yields are so strong, and people need to put their money to work in an inflationary environment. That's enough from me coming from Canada. I'll see you guys later on. Remember, life is a family sport. Give yours an edge. See ya.